Plaintiffs Barry Fletcher and his wife Robertia say the defendant is Robertia's oldest daughter, and she was always devious and getting into trouble. Robertia and Barry are suing because they say they gave the defendants a loan and they have failed to repay. Defendants Cecilia Edwards and her husband Adam admit that Cecilia was a rebellious teen and she dropped out of school, but she insists she turned her life around. Cecilia claims she never thought she had to repay her parents for the loan because the money was spent on her wedding, and they're countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
I met my husband Barry in '74. At that time, Cecilia, she's my oldest daughter. She was about 7. Barry treats her like his biological daughter. There's nothing he wouldn't do for her. And over the years, he have shown her that. Cecilia was a challenge to me.
How so?
She was very devious and got in a lot of different things. When she was 13, I had a rental car. Her and my niece, they took the car, rode around Detroit in it, skipped school.
Yeah, they might have picked you up. That was '79.
That's right. That's right.
And the way I knew
No, if it
someone...
wasn't stolen, I wasn't in it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. That's why. Go ahead.
When she was in high school, she took some jewelry of mine, just wore it to school. Somebody stole it from her, robbed her of it. Okay. She came back home. I said, "You seen my jewelry?" "No, Mama, I haven't seen that."
So far, she sounds like she's done everything any ordinary teenager would have done. And she finished high school. Did you finish high school, Cece?
No, sir.
All right. Why?
I had other things to do, I thought.
All right. Well, you give me some background.
Okay. Yes, I was a challenged child. I went through certain things, but I overcame them, I guess.
Let me get to the claim for the loans. How does she owe you for that?
I guess it was July the 11th or 12th, no, the 9th. She came to me and asked me to loan her some money to complete her wedding. And the amount came to $8,000 that she needed. So
What year?
This was 2014.
14. Mm-hmm.
In fact, it was 2 days before the wedding.
Did you ask why she waited to the last minute? I understand.
I did.
That deserved at least a question, no?
Yeah.
Well, I asked it.
Right.
What was the answer?
He called me when they
Right.
came to him. He said, "Well, you know, they need it, baby, they need it." And I said to Cecilia, "Why you wait to the last minute to come to us for this?" And I said, "I know you, so I know you want a fabulous ring. So you can hold off on the ring and we pay for the banquet." She started crying.
There was no reason given for waiting to the last minute?
No.
If it happened, tell me what happened. You tell me what happened about the money.
We went over and above, and it just got over the...
What was your budget for your wedding?
budget?
We didn't start off with a budget. We just...
And she agreed to repay when?
I said, "You can't do this without writing it down.
Okay.
So make sure you write it down and get Adam to sign it."
You didn't let her put an income tax exception in there, did you?
No.
I wanted to.
No.
But he wouldn't let
Put
me.
an income tax
I
exception.
wanted to, but he wouldn't let me.
No, you'll never get your money. The sum of $8,000 in cash for no longer than 1 year. Ma'am, what do you have to say? And sir, what do you want to tell me about this?
Well, first I would like to say that I didn't know about the promissory note. Adam signed the promissory note behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
He was put under pressure. He wanted this wedding, so he would have had
What
it signed.
type of pressure?
The pressure of not having enough money to finish the wedding off. We was gonna either have to come up with it or cancel it.
So what does that have to do with them?
It has nothing to do with them, but they my
that's
parents.
what I was asking
they my
you.
parents. That's
I was
what it
asking
has
you a
to do.
defense to being sued. You said it's because he was under pressure. So that's what I'm trying to understand. What does him being under pressure have to do with them getting their $8,000? Explain that to me. You want to explain it, sir? She put.
we
you
were,
said
under,
you
we were under pressure trying to get the wedding done.
Uh-huh.
At last minute, it was a last minute thing. So now No, I didn't tell her about the promissory note. I signed it in hopes of.
Who asked for the money?
I did.
Okay, and so you knew it was a loan?
I asked for the money. I didn't know it was a loan.
What? Wow. No, you don't know me.
They was
If you
helping
knew
out
me, you
with
know
the
I
wedding,
respect
Judge.
mamas too much to let them get on television and lie on your own mama. Act like, yes, you are. It wasn't a lot.
They didn't start asking for the loan until.
Was it a
They
loan
just-
or not?
It's a loan.
That sounds like somebody's being honest about their mother. No. So you knew it was a loan, and what do you want to tell me your defense is, sir?
I was under stress, so and I just signed it out of duress. I just,
Duress by who?
The pressure of getting a well.
Who determined the activities and the cost and all the things that were going to be paid for?
We did.
So you put yourself under pressure. Huh?
Correct.
All right. Your counterclaim, how do they owe you for emotional distress? $5,000.
Because my mother didn't start pressuring me for the money until after her birthday, which was in June of this year. We got into my eldest daughter and I got into a large fight, and she sided with the granddaughter. So with that being done, I disassociated myself from my family. So they started to bug me for the money, and
When?
they knew.
When? June?
Yes.
All right.
No, Your Honor.
When?
It was after July.
All right. And I bet you the reason she started calling you is because when June and July came, that was 1 year.
Thank you.
Which is the term of the agreement.
Thank you.
It says you must pay in 1 year. So she started calling you around the time that year expired. What have you been saying, sir? You the one went and signed the thing for the money. Now you're in here trying to...
Under stress.
Yeah, you're still under stress. All right, you can't talk today because you're under stress. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good
Your
day.
Honor, you're very handsome.
Oh my God.
Cece, you know I love you. I love you.
That was bold. Y'all
Yeah.
got the people laughing at me, talking about I'm stealing from y'all. Y'all know that ain't the case.
I didn't want to put you guys through this, but I had to do what I had to do.
All right, give me a hug.
Wow.
Is you hugging me?